In North America, over 10,000 people a day are going to wake up to their 65th birthday. That's 70 million people in the next 20 years. But what is scariest is they're about to make the biggest financial mistake of their lives. They're going to commit all of their retirement savings to defending their principal instead of defending their purchasing power. And they're going to run out of money and die destitute and dependent on the government or their children or both. The day you step into retirement, the day anybody steps into retirement, your entire financial life collapses down to one issue. And that issue is perfectly binary. There are only two possible outcomes, and they're mutually exclusive. The singular issue on the day that you step into retirement is your money going to outlive you, or are you going to outlive your money? Everything else is commentary. You're worried about the estate? Are you serious? There isn't going to be an estate if you run out of money, and you probably are going to run out of money. Look at who the generation retiring is. The average retirement age is 62. Take a retiring couple today. They were born in 1951. Their parents were generally born between 1925 and 1930. Retirees today are children of the Great Depression. They have grown up with the myth that there is only one definition of safety and only one definition of risk, and that is principal. The reality is one of them is still going to be here 30 years from now needing an income. And somebody better hurry up and figure out where they're going to be getting that money after 30 years of rising living costs. Because every year, everything you need to buy will cost more. It's as simple as that. Do you understand the enormity of what I just shared? They are going to try, these children of the Great Depression, these people for whom principle is an obsession that is genetically encoded, eyes wide shut, calling themselves conservative investors and saying that what they're doing is keeping their money safe. They're going to try and take a fixed income investment strategy into 30 years of rising costs, and they're going to run out of money and die destitute and dependent on the children or the government. Retirement income is a battle to preserve purchasing power. Fixed income does not preserve purchasing power. But where shall we find an income source that has never once failed to go up more than the cost of living in any 30-year period of history in our great country? In the constant dividends of the greatest financial instrument known to man, permanent cash value life insurance, where no Canadian has ever lost a cent, and why would you not? The income keeps going up. Now that's just the plain historical fact. The only way to solve rising living cost problems is through rising income. By and large, life insurance came into being in the middle of the 19th century for one purpose, and that was to pool the risk of people dying too soon. When they did that, that was the risk, because a man born in 1850 had a life expectancy of 38 years. He was going to die too soon. My noble industry was formed to help people pool the risk of dying too soon. The risk now is living too long. Now we insure their lifestyles before we can do anything else.